What is going on, everybody? This is Craig, and this is the start of a series that I hope I can stick to throughout the whole year. I decided I'm going to do very brief movie reviews of every film I see this year. That said, if there's something tremendously amazing or tremendously horrible, that'll change. You'll get a much more in-depth review. It'll be different. It won't necessarily be part of the series. It'll maybe be its own thing. But I figured a couple minutes on each film I watched during the course of the year, last year, and then I'm also going to give a number, so that at the end of the year I can sort of look and see what my tops were a little more easily than just thinking about what I liked and what I didn't like. So the very first movie that I watched in 2019, 2019, where has time gone? It's from 1987, and it is called Demon of Paradise. Demon of Paradise, I found this on Tubi. A bunch of movies I'm going to do I found on Tubi, because you have the rarer, the lesser known, the forgottens. Demon of Paradise was interesting, and as it was a creature feature, and by creature feature I mean creature, i.e. Creature from Black Lagoon type monster, except it wasn't, it was a Hawaiian idol, that was brought back to white life, awoken because they were using dynamite to fish, and he came and he wreaked havoc at a resort island in Hawaii. Again, these are meant to be quick reviews, so I won't go. I will say the pluses of this movie: the characters developed themselves. You didn't have super depth, but you had people you liked, you had people you didn't dislike, and it was pretty easily figured out who was who. You didn't deal with the skepticism. No, there's no such thing as a monster, like the whole time, which can be annoying sometimes, even though it's obvious. You had a little bit of it in the beginning, and then once people saw people getting ripped apart, like, okay, we're with you, let's get the army in here as a monster, and they did get the army in there. Again, solid there. The cons, the creature, I'm not going to complain about the way the creature looked. I don't think the creature looked bad. It's a movie from the 80s, it's practical effects, so we won't attack that. I will say, the creature was too OP'd. An OP, I guess it's like a video game term, like overpowered. It has, they're shooting it with bullets and they're blowing it up, and it's not doing anything to it. Hell, at one time it pulled a helicopter out of the sky and it landed on it and blew up, and it was still okay. It can't be that overpowered, especially then when you see how they do eventually stop it. And again, do they stop it fully? Maybe, maybe not. Does there leave room for a sequel? Was there a sequel? You can check that out for yourself. But Demon of Paradise, first movie for the year, and it was not a bad one. I would give it, and I'm an easier grader, I should say, on a lot of films. But I'd give it a solid probably 5.5. And in the realm of horror, fricks, cheesy creature features, I don't think that it's that bad. So if you like Creature from Black Lagoon, I think you'll really easily fall into this. It's not as good as the Creature from Black Lagoon, any of those movies are, but I have seen movies that try to be Creature that aren't as good as this one is. So, Demon of Paradise, movie number 1. Let me know down below if you saw it. Let me know if you're interested in this concept I'm going to do. Are you on the edge of your seat seeing what movies I watched this year? I don't know. I'll tell you what, last year I watched 175, so we'll see if we get 175 movie reviews in or not this year, at least. But I'm going to sign off. Again, my goal is to probably 5 minutes and under, and this will be a little bit less than that. But as always, thanks for checking out my videos, and if there's something you might be interested in and you're not subbed, give it a sub. Have a great one, everybody.